Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm bringing you some Call of Duty World War II gameplay right now. I know I'm gonna kind of turn some people away from showing a different game from Titanfall 2, but if you guys just kind of bear with me, I love doing, different games other than Titanfall 2. Call of Duty being actually one of them. I mean, growing up, playing Call of Duty throughout my life, and then actually kind of branching off from there, it just kind of brings me back to like the Call of Duty feel and how a actual real Call of Duty feels, not the space crap where you're running on walls and all that stuff. So I kind of actually want to kind of talk about, what I like about the game so far, having like a day played, and just kind of talk about stuff that I don't really like and hopefully see change later on in the future. So first off, actually, one thing I'll talk about right now is if you guys were actually watching Iniquity's stream yesterday I was actually playing with him and having a little bit more fun in his stream and having a good time. But when the servers actually became live and I could actually play Call of Duty, I switched over to it, and lo and behold, the servers were down. So that was one thing that frustrated me so much, was that I wanted to play this game. I was looking forward to playing it. I had a lot of fun playing it in the beta, and the servers were down. I couldn't play it. But I actually played some of the campaign, and I'll actually do some videos talking about the campaign. And actually was an enjoyable campaign so far. I played like the first 3 missions and it was actually really fun. So that's actually one thing that I love about the campaign. I know that I couldn't play multiplayer at the time, but going into the campaign, actually really enjoyed it. The feel of the Call of Duty game, I really do love. I love that everything just feels grounded and based in reality and not this futuristic stuff or whatever, and I love the conflict. The conflict of World War II is pretty much what we were brought up with in ROTC and learning about in the military. All of our tactics and whatnot come mostly from World War II. The humongous conflict that we had in Europe and Japan in the Pacific is just an amazing thing to learn from, and I love that we're going back to this thing, and I'm loving that, it still feels fast-paced. I'll tell you what, playing Titanfall 2 and having a lot of fun in that game and switching over to this one, I feel like I'm such a better player. I don't know, either that or maybe the teammates or the enemy team that I'm playing against is just really bad, but I feel like the fast-pacedness of Titanfall 2 has made me a better player when it comes to this Call of Duty game, and that's another thing I love too. I love that a game that I really do love with Titanfall 2 has made me a better player in other games. So, you know what, that's actually one question I would love to ask. Is Titanfall 2 made you a better player in other games? I know I feel like it has in this game, but I would love to know from you guys what your perspective is from Titanfall 2. So, the guns feel really nice, the sound feels really great, I love that. The actual headquarters where you can kind of hang out, it's kind of like the tower of Destiny 2. Actually feels pretty cool. It's on the Normandy beach of D-Day, and I think it's a really just cool atmosphere. It doesn't actually populate too much with like other players. At least I haven't seen like the full, population. It's supposed to have like 48 people in it, but I haven't seen it yet. But I just love the atmosphere of it. I think it's really cool. Of somebody that is a big fan of the conflict, I love seeing the atmosphere and the environment of everything. So that's one thing I really do find as a big plus. Like I said, the guns feel great and sound great. I love like all the different types of guns that they've actually put into it. You can actually tell that, they're wanting World War II to be like one of those games that people continue to play because of all the different like cosmetic stuff and stuff to earn and stuff. And that's one thing I actually kind of like too, is that the supply drops so far are kind of okay because they're not stuff that's like buying and game breaking. It's mostly cosmetic stuff, which I'll kind of give them on that. And it's actually not that hard to earn supply drops. I mean, I've been playing it for a couple of hours, and it's actually, I have like 3, 4, 5, God, I don't know, I think I have like 9 supply drops I haven't even opened yet. So it's pretty easy to actually earn them. So that's the one thing that I do find as a plus for it. So I'm really enjoying the game. Now the bad stuff is I'm definitely noticing some connectivity stuff. I know that the game just went live. I know they're trying to work on the servers and whatnot, but I do feel that there are some, I don't know if like rubber banding people or kind of like that guy. I don't know. I feel like people move kind of weirdly. And I don't know if that's just based on the connection or not. So hopefully they get something fixed like that. And I don't know, man. I really do fear for this game being a pay-to-win type of game. I mean, you've seen that in so many other games, and I feel like that's just going to be one of my dislikes of this game is the pay-to-win stuff. I mean, with the supply drops, people are going, and this is the thing that I hate too about supply drops. I think they're okay cosmetic-wise, kind of like Overwatch, but the fact that they open up in front of people and people can see what you get, and that is just one incentive to be like, oh, this guy got an epic or whatever, I'm gonna buy a supply drop or some BS like that. And that's the one thing I do not like, and I don't, if you're gonna buy this game to play it and have fun like I am, buy it. If you're gonna, you know, buy it and be, you know, kind of see that stuff as an addiction to where you're, you know, you're gonna look at something and see it as like, oh my god, I gotta get that. Don't get it, because that's just building on the addiction that some people are gonna be getting with this. Seeing somebody get something and being like, oh my god, I gotta get that shit right away. I don't like it that they're putting that stuff in the game to where it's, you know, you can buy stuff with real money. I mean, I think the backlash from Battlefront 2, I think a lot of people are kind of seeing that. So, and I know EA is actually kind of correcting that, but I just hope Activision, you know, I don't see them doing this stuff where they're, you know, supply drops are always going to be cosmetic. It's not going to be game-breaking stuff, but I really do hope they take the path that EA is kind of taking and hearing kind of the backlash from the game. But anyway, guys, I'm really enjoying it, having a lot of fun. War mode is pretty much my favorite game mode to play. I've had a lot of fun with it, and that's the one thing I really hope to play with people that are subscribed to my channel and watching me on Twitch, and I hope to actually get to play with you guys in these different game modes. War is so much fun. I love just the kind of story that each of them has, and the fact, too, that they didn't actually show the D-Day war mission in the beta. I swear to God, if they would have shown that mission, that would have gotten me right there. They played some different, what was it called? Operation Breakout or something like that. It was like, it was like in Western Europe, but it was like just in that town. But if they would have done D-Day, the war mode on that on the beach, that would have sold the game completely, because I love it. I love the D-Day war mode. It's a lot of fun. But really, guys, I want to kind of get my opinion out there of what I like, what I don't like. I actually see a lot of potential with World War II Call of Duty, just because I mean, there's all different types of perspectives I can give you guys on a perspective as an officer that was in the Army. I would love to do type of history things where, you know, I play like a mission, or I do like a multiplayer game on a different map, and just kind of talk about the history of that map, or of, you know, the conflict or whatever that we're in on this level or something. And I think that would be just kind of a fun thing to do, and just kind of talk about, you know, what's kind of going on in, you know, just the real world history part inside the game. So guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far into the video, I just want to say thank you so much. I really do appreciate your guys' support of me, and, you know, despite whatever game I play, that you guys are there helping me out and supporting me, just like the fam that I know all you guys are. You guys are great people, and I love you all. So guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you guys did, please drop me a like. Let me know down in the comments below, you know, what if Titanfall 2, playing that game, has it made you better in other games? I would love to know if it has. So guys, hope you have a great rest of the day, and I'll see you guys next time.